Hi, my name is Alquasia McCord, and I will be doing Chapter 15. The right reading pace is one which is comfortable for the reader, clear to the listener, and which suits the station style. That can be anywhere between 140 and 220 words per minute. 3 words per second, also a handy formula for timing the script. A 20-second read becomes 60 words, and 30-second stories is 90 words. Newsreaders, like swimmers, have to master the art of breath control. Good breathing brings out the richness and flavor of the voice. First, you should have to sit correctly to give your lungs and the diaphragm as much room as possible. The upper half of the body should be upright and inclined forward, with the back slightly arched, and your legs should not be crossed. Projection. There are different schools of thought about whether newsreaders should project their voice or talk naturally. In television, a conversational tone is more appropriate to the illusion of the eye contact with the audience. Radio presenters have to work harder. They should project enough to cut through distractions and to get attention. Over-projected newsreaders make the listeners want to back away from the set and turn down the volume. Under normal circumstances, there is no need to bark out the story like a war correspondent under the crossfires. The radio newsreader's voice often has to cut through a lot of background noises before reaching the listener, especially if you're being heard on somebody's car. Emphasis. Copy should be read out loud to establish which words should be given extra emphasis. These are usually the key words and descriptions. These words can be capitalized, as shown, or underlined. Some readers favor double underlining to highlight the different degrees of emphasis. As well as having rhythm, the voice also goes up and down. This is called modulation or pitch. And some readers who are new to their business or have been doing it for so long can sound as though they were singing the news. Modulation can add interest to the voice and variety to an item, but random modulation coupled with universal stress can make the audience grateful for the commercial break. Sentences usually begin on an upward note, rise in the middle, and end on a downward note. Using the prompter. Most TV stations use devices to project the script on the glass in front of the camera so presenters can give their impressions of eye contact with the viewers as they read the news. The intention is to make it appear that they know the news material off by heart and simply telling the story to the audience. What frequently spoils the illusion is the way some newsreaders stare woodenly into the camera, and worse still, when they screw up their eyes to peer in some mistyped or corrected words on the prompter. And here is a prime example. Bringing the story to life. Once a script has been written and handed to the newsreader, it becomes hers alone. The reader must identify with the story and transform it from being mere words on a page. The copy has been lifted off the page, carried through the microphone, transported over the airwaves, and planted firmly into the listener's imagination. And that's done by telling the story.